Good afternoon, Miss. I hope you are in good health. My name is Muhammad Alief Faturrochman from TTDA class of the Industrial Engineering Department. On this occasion, I will explain the important points from the two audios I have listened to. I listened to audio tracks 9 and 53. First, I will explain the important points on track 9. All the high mountains in the world today were formed within the last 100 million years. The Rocky Mountains began forming about 100 million years ago and currently consist of a 3,300 mile range. The Andes began forming about 65 million years ago through volcanic activity. The Andes are actually part of the volcanically active ring of the fire that encircles the Pacific Ocean. This mountain range is more than 1,000 miles longer than the Rockies. The Alps and Himalayas are actually part of the same 7,000-mile mountain system. They began forming about 80 million years ago from the collision of major tectonic plates. The Appalachians are a range of north-south mountains running through the eastern part of North America. These mountains are actually much older than the major mountain ranges of today. The Himalayas, Andes, Alps, and Rockies, and in all probability, the Appalachians used to be just as big and majestic. The Appalachians began forming more than 400 million years ago and were fully formed 200 million years ago. That's more than 100 million years before the Rockies began forming. The Appalachians were formed during major collisions of the North American plate with other major plates in the world. At their peak, the Appalachians were a grand and impressive mountain range, perhaps rivaling the Himalayas today. However, over millions of years, these mountains have been eroded by the forces of nature and no longer have the impressive height they once did. Finally, the casts are located in the western part of North America. These mountains completed their rise from the sea only about a million years ago and are one of the youngest mountain ranges in the world. They are volcanic mountains that are also part of the volcanically active ring of the fire that encircles the Pacific Ocean. Next, the important points from track 53. Introduction to Biological Science is an overview of biology in a more general way. In Biology 101 is a more detailed and scientific view of the material. A clear example of the difference is the fact that there is lab work as part of Biology 101. But there is no lab work in Introduction to Biological Science. Introduction to Biological Science is a lecture class, while Biology 101 includes both lecture and lab. That's why Biology 101 is a 4-unit course and Introduction to Biological Science is only 3-unit course. Another very important difference between these two courses is that it has to do with your major. Biology 101 is required for students majoring in science, while Introduction to Biological Science satisfies the general education requirement in science for students majoring outside of science. Okay, thank you.